my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a new pick a card reading all about your life in 1 year from now. If you are new to these readings, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of how they work. So over here we have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you guys can take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. And then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about what your life is going to be like 1 year from now. We're going to try to get as much detail as possible. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. And if you guys like to choose with crystals on these cards, let's go ahead and pop some crystals on these cards. All right, my love, so if you guys like to choose with crystals, here are our crystal options. So over here we have some amethyst, then we have some angel aura crackle quartz, and then we have some angel aura howlite, and then over here we have a quartz geode. So again, take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then go ahead and scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. And I'm also going to add a quick little disclaimer. You are not bound by anything that you hear in today's reading. You are not destined for any of these things to happen. You have free will, my love. So if you ever hear anything that you do not like, tarot is just a beautiful tool in helping us become aware of what we're currently attracting and the road that we're currently headed down. But if you hear anything you don't like, you have free will, my love, and you can change it at any time. So tarot is just a beautiful tool to add awareness in where we're currently going and what we're currently attracting. And with that being said, again, there are only 4 piles, and so sometimes there's going to be a pile. There's not going to be necessarily a pile that resonates with you. It is a general reading, so I just want to add that little disclaimer in here. A lot of the times these videos are creepily accurate in the best way possible, but you know, sometimes there isn't a pile for our own situation sometimes. So again, if you feel called to this reading, then welcome, and yes, take with it the information that you will. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, my loves, if you guys chose group number 1, this is going to be your reading, so let's hop right into it. All right, so group 1, here's what we have for you guys. We have the Devil being reversed, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Magician, 10 of Cups being reversed, and then the 4 of Wands upright. So this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. First off, the Devil being reversed is such a fantastic card, especially next to the Knight of Wands and the Magician, you guys. Like, whatever you guys are dealing with right now, your life is kind of almost doing a 180 to the point where you won't even really recognize it 1 year from now, because it's going to be in such a different place than where you're currently at. I think 1 year from now, you're going to be noticing and leaving behind a lot of old thinking habits, a lot of old mentalities that held you back and kept you stuck, a lot of old habits that kept you stuck. So this could mean addictions to substances like smoking, alcohol, things like this, that we are leaving behind, or certain patterns of maybe like indulging too much, because the devil can be where we indulge too much. It can be where we have unhealthy attachments, where we don't even realize that we have certain unhealthy attachments, because that's what the devil is, right? They're an illusion. So the illusion is that the devil disguises themselves as something fun or something good for us, where in reality, it's actually stopping you. And so sometimes the devil can even disguise himself as negative thoughts, such as like, oh, I should make my dreams a little bit smaller because I don't think I'll ever achieve my biggest goals or dreams. That's actually the illusion of the devil, because the devil tries to keep you stuck, right? So it disguises himself as the illusion of telling you that it's keeping you safe, when it's actually just limiting your potential. So we are getting rid of these mindsets 1 year from now. And I think that even over the course of between now and 1 year from now, you guys are going to be shedding so much of this and so much of these old attachments and maybe unhealthy patterns or addictions, things like this. Toxic relationships can also be the devil. So it's like leaving those things completely behind. If you guys are stuck in something a little bit toxic right now, whether that's thinking or a certain person or certain addictions, you guys are completely letting go of that. You guys are saying bye-bye. And then the Knight of Wands coming in, this is a card of pure inspiration and motivation, especially next to the Magician, you guys. You're going to be manifesting things really fast 1 year from now. In fact, I'm getting for most of you that 9 months from now, there's going to be a huge shift in your energy, and you're going to be in a completely different space than where you currently are right now. Also, the Knight of Wands usually signifies moving as well, so I would not be surprised if you guys end up moving somewhere spontaneously, and if it's something that like you guys have been dreaming about, because the Magician talks about things that we've been manifesting. Also, you guys are waking up your ability to manifest bigger than ever. And so the things that you're going to be manifesting 1 year from now are so much bigger, and they're coming in so much faster than you've ever had before. And it doesn't matter how long you guys have been into spirituality before, if you guys are even into manifesting or whatnot. 1 year from now, whatever goals that you have are coming into your life quicker than ever, and also bigger than ever. I think that you guys are going to be way on top of so much, although I still think that you guys will have particular goals that you are still manifesting 1 year from now. So there's like this feeling of, okay, I'm still waiting for a couple things, but the amount that you guys have already shifted 1 year from now is out of this world, to say the least. I really think that you guys will be moving. Between now and 1 year from now, there's going to be a significant move happening. Oh, especially, I didn't even notice this, especially because we have the Four of Wands. I've been talking about a move because of this Knight of Wands. Four of Wands just confirms that you guys are absolutely moving somewhere. That is for sure. And there's also going to be a celebration of some kind. Like either we're celebrating our new successes, our new move, bringing in new energy. Four of Wands can sometimes mean a celebration such as a graduation or a wedding or an engagement. So if that's something that makes sense for you and where you're at in your life right now, I would not doubt that that is something that's absolutely going to happen. Although we're still kind of waiting for something here with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, when it's reversed, we're just on the verge of gaining the fullest fulfillment. It hasn't necessarily exactly happened quite yet, but it is happening. It's like in your foresight. The fact that we even have this card coming up means it's like right on the borderline. So 1 year from now, it's like your most beautiful, like happy ending of getting kind of your biggest dreams is you're just in the doorway of it 1 year from now. Okay, it is coming in. We are just about to make it happen. Maybe you guys are going to be engaged in planning a wedding, for example, but you're not going to be exactly married yet, but maybe you're planning on it. Maybe some of you guys are going to be getting pregnant 1 year from now, because the Ten of Cups can also be a family card as well with the Four of Wands next to it. Or it can mean that you guys are buying your dream home. I'm just going to point out all the different options. Again, if there's certain things that just don't make sense for your life, then just discard that, because it is a general reading. So I'm just pointing out literally every single option that these combinations can include. But yeah, I would also not be surprised if you guys change careers with the Magician. You guys are definitely having more control over your life, or just getting to a higher space. Manifesting, there's some sort of newness though with the Magician, a new energy. There's some sort of new thing. So either you're going to add or expand onto your career. I'm definitely thinking it's an expansion of some kind in your career. It's some sort of expansion here. There's a lot more of a solid foundation, a lot more security. We're feeling very secure. It's like we see our happy ending. And it's not like necessarily an ending, because like there's no such thing as a happy ending, because life just doesn't just end right when you get what you want. That's when we just create bigger and bigger goals, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, because life is just about moving forward, right? Or sometimes just enjoying the present moment. But it looks like, yeah, it's you guys are just on the doorway of a big celebration in 1 year from now. So ooh la la. Let's see what else we get for you guys. We're going to take the archetype tarot cards, and we're going to see your guys' archetype, what archetype you're most likely going to be. So this is kind of just like talking about how you are transforming your type of energy coming in. So 1 year from now, who's the new you 1 year from now? Looks like you guys are going through major change, so let's see. What is group 1's archetype? Who are they going to be 1 year from now? The Jester, you guys. Ooh, you are having so much more fun with life. This is actually such a great card. you guys are having fun with life, taking life much less seriously and purely enjoying it. This card talks about like having fun, joking around, enjoying it, being able to like laugh, being able to laugh at problems, being able to just like take life a lot less seriously and be able to see it as like a fun thing that you get to enjoy rather than a hard thing that we're struggling with. It's going to be so much more fun. And wow, it's like a black and white comparison to probably where you guys are at in the moment, just because we have this card coming up to start us off. It's probably going to be such a black and white difference. So yeah, you guys are just going to be people that are just having fun. The Jester is somebody who just, they feel like they have enough freedom to have fun. You know what I mean? Because like anyone who feels insecure or like unsure about their life or their foundation, that's when you feel like you need to hunker down and take life super seriously. Like you cannot make a mistake. You cannot make a mistake. Oh my goodness. And we have that sort of energy. You guys are not going to have that 1 year from now. 1 year from now, you guys are like, I have enough freedom to like play around, enjoy myself, joke around with my life, have fun with it. Not necessarily that your life is like a joke. I don't mean that. I just mean it in the way of like, you guys feel so free. Like there's this sense of confidence because you have such a foundation that you're able to just go out and just enjoy. We just get to enjoy. And there's a sense of like, you know, laughter in your life where you're able to laugh at things and you're able to just enjoy and let loose. There's a loose feeling and it's a freedom sort of feeling. Okay. So let's see what else we get from you guys. We're going to shuffle these cards next and see what else comes up. So group 1, what else is going to be happening in group 1's life 1 year from now? Ooh la la. Okay, lots of cards coming out. Look at this, safe home. So yeah, you guys are definitely moving and you guys are going to probably be very secure in where you move. It's not like there's no struggles about, oh, can I pay rent this month? There's no struggles around like, oh, I need to like move out again soon or da 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 da. Like there's something around home life that's gonna feel so much more secure for you guys. And like you're not worried about it. There's this sense of relief and independence and all that jazz. We also have destiny. You guys are getting in touch, seeing what your destiny is supposed to be. It's coming so clear what you're supposed to do next and where you're supposed to go and what your purpose is. That's becoming even clearer for you guys in 1 year from now. Following your passions is going to be a huge theme 1 year from now. Following what really, really makes you happy. And that's why we're having more fun with our life with the Jester, right? Yeah, Jester. Because you guys are able to have fun. You're able to enjoy it. You're able to just really, really let loose and enjoy, okay? Let's see what else we get for you guys. Those did not shuffle as well as I was hoping they would. Let's see. Group 1. What else do we have for group 1 here? 1 year from now. Let's see, group 1. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. That makes total sense for you guys. And we also have galactic mushroom. I love that card. It's my favorite card. Yeah, but this one just means that you are getting in touch and realizing your ultimate potential and also realizing that you can do and have whatever you want this lifetime. You guys are reaching much more potential and the belief in yourself is so strong. To reach your goals, the belief that you guys have in yourself 1 year from now is literally limitless. Like you guys look at a certain desire and you're like, yeah, I can do that. I know I can do that. I know I can. If I just continue to believe and I just do, I can. You guys are going to become like master manifestors. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. It's like you guys have control over your life and it's kind of almost like a spiritual awakening when you realize like, I can actually do anything that I desire. Okay? So it's like you are becoming the magician of your life. And that's why we had the magician come up in the reading. It was like the middle card that we had. But you guys are realizing that you are the composer of your life, and you can write whatever you want. It's like that whole blank slate, blank page, and you guys are doing what you desire. I wouldn't be surprised if you're also living the most passionate job of your dreams 1 year from now. It's going to expand even more and get even more in alignment with you, more in alignment with your destiny, your passion, probably working from home as well, if you guys don't already. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and take these cards. Co-create. Okay. So this talks about partnership of some kind. This could be a partnership, like a really important friendship or a really important business partner. This can also talk about a romantic partner that you're now co-creating with. Your life is going to become very bound with another person to where you're co-creating, or this could even talk about that you're co-creating, you know, with the universe, right? So for some of you guys, it could be co-creating with the universe, but for some reason, when I look at this card, I feel like it's you are going to be very supported by another person, not like financially or anything like that. I just think like you're going to have like the partner of your dreams, or it's like going to be a friendship where you guys move in with a friend and you guys are co-creating your life. Or again, like a business partner that's like helping you co-create this new expansion that you guys are going through. All right, and then we also have unfinished symphony. So yeah, there's something that is still brewing 1 year from now. And that's why we have the 10 of Cups being reversed. There's something that's still brewing. Like your story's not complete yet. We haven't necessarily reached everything, but we've reached so much. But there's still more that's like written that's gonna happen, but it's in your foresight. Like you can really see it. It's not like it's beyond your sight. It's like literally right there. We're planning it. You guys might be planning something, like a big next step. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that you guys, it's in the planning stages. There's something that's in the planning stages. This could be a business that's in the planning stages. It could be that you guys are building a home and it's in the planning stages. It could be that you guys are engaged and you're in the planning stages of a wedding. Okay, then we also have breathe. Yeah, your life is gonna be so much more relaxed and relaxing 1 year from now, you guys. Like, wow. The amount that you're just able to be rather than do. And of course, I do think you're still gonna be busy because it looks like you guys are living your destiny and your passion. But you're able to actually relax and be so much less stressed 1 year from now. Things feel so much better, but we are still waiting for something. There's something underway that's in the works that we're waiting for to get complete. So, but it's in the works though. The plans have been made. So that is what we see for you guys. Group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 2, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading, so let's hop right into it. All right, so group 2, we have the King of Swords being reversed, then we have the 9 of Wands, then we have the Knight of, I believe that's Cups, then the Knight of Swords, then we have Strength being reversed, the Hangman upright, and then we have the Queen of Wands being reversed to end us off. So there's tons of energy here, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get into it. So the King of Swords being reversed, I'm getting 2 different messages from this one right off the bat. For one, I'm getting that you guys are going to have, there's a certain way of thinking that you guys have right now that's going to be ending. And you guys are going to be totally like renewing your way of looking at the world and what you view it as and how you view yourself and other people. There's a whole new mindset coming in. And this one's going to be a lot more like compassionate. It's going to be a lot more aware as well. 9 of Wands. There's a lot more awareness coming in 1 year from now. I think that you guys are already experiencing this even right now. I think that you're awakening to so much more, seeing so much more. And it's kind of like we're just waiting there and we're so ready for what's coming next. I'm also seeing that there might be something to do with a King of Swords type of person that is ending 1 year from now. I'm honestly feeling that this is most likely going to be ending around 6 months to 12 months from now for most of you guys. Again, it is a general reading, so that time frame could be different for each of you. But there is something with this person that's ending, and a King of Swords type person is most likely an air sign. So this is most likely a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini person. Most likely male, but it doesn't have to be. Again, gender isn't always shown in the tarot. Sometimes like all sorts of different cards come up to resemble different people. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but I think for most of you guys this will be, and we are finally putting those things to rest. This even could be a parent or a friend that we are now comfortable standing up to, but I believe that this person hasn't been necessarily the nicest to you this past year, and we are now standing up for ourselves and really facing that, and those things are ending. So 1 year from now, there's going to be so much more respect that you guys have for yourself, and so much more respect that this person has for you, and the dynamic here is completely shifting to where you guys don't really have to worry about this situation anymore. This situation is not going to be the same dynamic anymore. All of a sudden, you guys are being so much more respected. I also see you guys distancing yourself from this person a lot. There's going to be much more distance between you and this person. And in fact, there's going to be new people in your life, Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. This also resembles you on a certain level as well, but I also see these as different people coming into your life. So if this was like a relationship, I see Knight of Cups as a new relationship kind of coming in. It's more on the new stages 1 year from now. It's not necessarily at its full-blown max yet. Or this could also be resemblant of you, like you're getting so much more in touch with your emotions. Your emotions are opening up again. You guys are able to wear your heart on your sleeve again. And you guys are honestly ready and open for deeper emotional connections in your life. And I believe that you will be having more of those coming in 1 year from now. In fact, possibly even one significant one too. We do also have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, you guys are definitely adopting new mindsets, and they're very compassionate. Like, it's such a compassionate mindset, and it's something where you're a lot more compassionate to yourself too, because you might already be a compassionate person on the outside, but are you compassionate to yourself on the inside? There's somehow more compassion, there's more respect, and there's more discipline and more clear thinking. We're becoming a lot more clear on what to do in certain scenarios. There's this deeper level of independence and a much deeper level of surety for yourself. Like, you guys are becoming so sure, and you're like, I know how to handle this scenario. I know how to do this. There's so much more independence coming in 1 year from now, you guys. Like, we're really able to stand our ground firmly, and we know why, and we know how. Our communication is reaching a new level. I still think you guys, even 1 year from now, you're going to want to grow this even more. But compared to where you might be right now, it is going to be so much better and so much more articulate and clear and concise and assertive in the healthiest ways. Like, these are becoming very healthy. These mindsets are becoming healthy. And it's not even like in a bitchy way or anything like that. You guys are just getting a much more healthy and compassionate and direct, concise, articulate way of speaking and thinking. We also have Strength being reversed. So there's certain things that before we felt like we couldn't handle in our life. And you guys are finally gaining the tools and learning how to handle these situations. Okay. It's like we're facing the old stuff. Anytime between now and 1 year from now, you guys are like facing some of the bigger issues that have been present in your life, and you're facing them like head on, and those are being healed. And 1 year from now, it's like your life is switching, and all of a sudden you're getting to like write a new story. We have the Hangman here, so this is taking a new perspective, and it's taking a pause. So you guys are almost taking a pause 1 year from now to reflect on all these things that occurred, and this reflection is going to help you grow and implement these new things on such a deep level, to where you are growing yourself into somebody that, like I said, has so much independence so much emotional and mental clarity and strength too. Especially if you guys have had maybe a weaker mental or emotional strength lately. This is growing and it is going to be so much stronger, and it's going to feel very stable too. It's not going to feel wishy-washy. And there's, like I said, there's still a little bit more growth here that can happen because we do have the knights, but these are eventually going to be turning into the queens and then the kings, right? Where we really start to hone in on these new thinking patterns, emotional habits. They're going to be sinking in deeper and deeper as you continue to go through life. But yeah, this is looking really good. I'm also seeing that you guys are changing a little bit about who you are and how you see yourself. There's like style changes. There's also acceptance over, with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups, there's acceptance over the way that you look that's coming through. And a love that's coming through, the way that you look. There's an embracing love and confidence that's coming through. Again, that might not be a message for all of you, but that's really coming in strong right now. This acceptance on the way that you look. And I don't know why I feel like repeating that right now, but that's a big one coming through. And it's really cutting away negative thinking habits and patterns. The ability to stand up for yourself 1 year from now, oh my goodness. And the ability to find this emotional strength and mental strength that's unwavering is coming through very powerfully in this reading. So we do also have the Queen of Wands being reversed here. And she has the tiger with her, almost like in the Strength card. Let me get clarification on why we have this card being reversed in this reading. So what does Spirit have to say about the Queen of Wands energy here? Group 2, the Queen of Wands energy, what do we have? Ace of Crystals. Okay, so I think you guys are gonna be on the verge of making a new physical restart on your life. But 1 year from now, I think that you're still gaining the sort of strength a little bit. I think that you guys are going to have so much of that strength, but there's some stuff that you guys are waiting for before making some significant change. But there's going to be some sort of significant shift where this is either a new job or starting a business or making a big purchase of some kind 1 year from now that you guys are still waiting for a little bit. Maybe we're waiting for ourselves to be to get slightly more financially ready for it. Or maybe we're waiting until we can fully close out our previous job in order to transfer into the new one, things like that. But there is somehow a new foundational beginning that you guys are on the verge of. You're on the tip of the iceberg 1 year from now, just waiting for this change to kind of go through and happen. On the tip of the iceberg of that. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle the archetype cards. We're going to try to get 1 or 2 cards out of here to talk about your new archetype that you guys are going to step into 1 year from now. And the archetypes just talk about kind of who we are. The archetypes represent a wide variety of different aspects of the human psyche and expression. And so we're going to see what your kind of new expression is going to be 1 year from now. Let's see what archetype card we get for you guys. So group 2, what does Spirit have to say about your archetype? Oh, you guys, oh, that can make me cry right now. That is so cute. Oh my goodness, you guys have the angel archetype. Oh my goodness, pile 2. You guys are embracing the angel archetype. You guys, the compassion that's coming through here, you guys are such a good-hearted soul with good intentions. And you guys are gaining so much more self-respect and really stepping into realizing that you are such an angel and you deserve people to treat you like an angel rather than people who do not treat you that way. Guys, you are an angel. You deserve people to treat you that way, and people will finally be seeing that 1 year from now because your ability to really just stick to that no matter what you guys have been through, no matter what you guys have gone through. You're also transforming into a much stronger angel too, by the way. Oh my goodness. But the angel archetype is somebody who is so gentle, somebody who's seen as an angel, somebody who's seen as such a blessing when they come into anyone's life. And people are going to, I think people already see you that way, but sometimes angels get taken advantage of, right? And so I feel like you guys are ending those cycles of being taken advantage of. And you're stepping into becoming, like I said, a much stronger angel. So, oh, you guys, that just, it's like melting my heart right now. Oh. The people who are in your life, they are very lucky to know you, okay? I just want to say that. So let's see what else we get for you guys. What else is going to be happening for my lovely group 2s in 1 year from now? Okay, you guys are going to be on the verge of a victory. The card did come out reversed. You guys are on the verge of a big goal that you're attaining. And that's probably why we had this Queen of Wands reversed and then the Ace of Crystals came up. There's a big goal that you guys have that you're kind of like just finally starting the bridge to get over to that goal. You finally found the bridge, and now we just got to work on getting across the bridge to celebrate this new goal that you guys are reaching and attaining. Wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys attain it in 1.5 years, maybe 3 years for some of you guys. Again, it is a general reading, so time frames are going to be slightly different from each of you, but I feel like max 3 years from now, the soonest 1.5 years from now, there's going to be a really big goal that you guys are fully reaching. That 1 year from now, you finally got you finally see how this is coming about, and you're on the bridge for it. We also have psychic protection. So you guys are going to be so much more protective of your energy. So again, no more toxic people. We're letting go of that. Psychic protection is like you guys will be very aware and cautious of your energy. You're finally going to embrace the fact that you are angelic, my love. You have a very sweet soul, okay? So it is very important to protect your energy. And because you're now protecting that energy, my love, you're going to reach your goals so much quicker and easier because of the fact that you're protecting that energy. Because of the fact that you have more patience. You're not just going to jump into something just because. You're not going to let people take advantage of that energy, okay? And because of the fact of that, you guys have more of this energy. You guys are keeping more of your energy and you're keeping it safe. Then you have more to utilize and use towards your goals. And they're going to come in quicker than they have before because you guys are being protective and discerning over your energy. Okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to shuffle our next deck of cards. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 2. What other energies do we have for group 2 for 1 year from now? Rising above the fray. Yeah, you guys are rising above a lot of the old stuff in your life. A lot of that stuff is falling away. I also think that you guys are rising above and out of certain clouds or things that you've been in, situations you've been in. You're finally going to see things so much clearer and also see how to get to your victories with so much more clarity. Let's see what else we have for you guys. Group 2. What other information do we have for group 2? Joyful music, inspiration. Following your inspiration and creativity is my love. Those are looking very promising for a year from now. I think you guys are gaining the doorways to these victories to kind of be creative. I think that you guys are a very creative soul and you desire to have a career that's very creative. I do think that you're going to be on the verge of a bigger goal regarding your creative pursuits and endeavors. You're going to be closer to a much bigger goal. So much closer. And again, there's something between 1.5 years from now to 3 years from now where you're actually attaining this larger victory in this, okay? Let's see what else we have for you guys. Group 2. What other information do we have for group 2? Any last info for my lovely group 2s? Serendipity, there's going to be a lot of signs, a lot of luck too. Oh my goodness, luck is going to be on your side 1 year from now. It's like things are happening, synchronistic things are just kind of like falling into place. The things that we've been asking for are just falling into place. It's like they happen consecutively, one after the other, and we're like, am I just lucky? Is this like my lucky year? What is this? Like, what's going on? And it's like, it's just gliding you, and it feels so easy. It feels like it's almost effortless. Okay? We also have 18 and 18, which is a number 9. So this is all about completing old phases, mastering something as well. 9s are about mastery of something. We're mastering an aspect of ourselves, and it's carrying you to the next level in very synchronistic ways. Synchronistic things are happening that are carrying you, up-leveling you to the next level, getting you way closer to your goals, okay, my love? So that is what we have for you guys, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, my lovely group 3s. If you guys chose this pile, this is going to be a reading, so let's hop right into it. All right, so group 3, we have the Tower, 9 of Swords being reversed, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands, King of Cups being reversed, Temperance being reversed. We have the King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and 9 of Pentacles. So we got a lot of cards for you guys. I know I laid them out a little bit funny, but it was hard to fit them on the camera screen today with the small space that we were working with and all the cards that came up for you guys. We had more cards for you guys than I think any other pile. But yeah, wow, okay. Let's just talk about it, you guys. You guys start off with a bang over here, my goodness. So between now and 1 year from now, there is going to be a very big chapter of your life that is closing. Something is going to be abruptly ending. But when it's next to the 9 of Swords, you guys, this is something that is relieving you of so much stress, because this thing, as it's been approaching, I think you guys have either felt intense insomnia, staying up at night from stress or worries or things like that. But this thing is coming to a close. Whatever has been stressing you out, whatever has been causing a lot of anxiety, that thing is closing out. And it might even seem like kind of like nerve-wracking at the time when it does end, because we might be like in a position of like, oh my God, what do I do now? Because the 4 of Cups is also here. So we might be looking at the situation like, what do I do from here? But this is actually, and I'm going to say this with emphasis, you guys, so please listen. This is going to be one of the best things that will ever happen to you. Okay? Because the things that we're getting after this, whoa, my guys, it is going to turn out so much better. This is putting you on the right track, because sometimes when we're, kind of coming off track and we're going down a road that is just not really necessarily meant for us, the universe will sometimes give us a huge wake-up call, a huge like smack, and it'll just like take the things out of your life that are not meant to be there. So there's something that is closing that is not meant to be there in your life anymore. And so at first, because sometimes change is very difficult, especially unexpected change, right? So at first, on the surface, it can look very difficult, but it's taking away your stress. It's going to relieve you of so much stress. It is going to relieve you of insomnia and all sorts of different things. That chapter is going to be ending. At first, when it ends, we do feel like we have a lot of responsibility that we need to keep up with or catch up with, and kind of, knock away some certain things in your life and, get on top of it. But this is going to cause you to gain so much strength, so much more confidence. This is liberating you. And although at first it might not seem like a liberation, this is actually liberating you of something, okay? And as you guys grow out of this, you're going to gain so much independence, you guys, 7 of Wands, so much independence and so much confidence. King of Cups being reversed, it can be something that's pulling or weighing on your emotions a little bit. And we might be unsure about how to implement this new life that we've kind of have to go down. It might be like, oh, wait, what? But this, guys, again, it's going to be your biggest blessing. Okay. We might be needing to make big changes when we have temperance, because temperance can sometimes mean that we now have to make big changes that we just were not ready for, and we're like, how do we even do that? How do we even do this? You know, this could be, for example, these things can be losing a job, a significant relationship ending, things like that. So, you know, when these big things happen, sometimes we're left in the thick of it and we're like, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? But this is cleaning the slate for you. You know, it's completely cleaning the slate. Sometimes when we are going through home renovations and we have to gut our entire house first, we're like, you know, stuck with like a gutted house. We're like, oh my God, this is so stressful. This is so crazy. Oh my goodness. But the result afterwards is like, wow, okay, that was worth it. All right, cool. But, you know, for you guys, you didn't know that there was renovation plans. Maybe you did know it. Maybe you guys felt it coming a little bit, but it still is kind of, you know, all of a sudden, and it's like, whoa, what do we do? It's like the universe is giving you a big renovation, massive renovation between now and 1 year from now. Okay. Also, as you guys begin to implement and figure out how to balance this out, how to find balance, how to balance out your emotions. Oh my goodness, my love, are you ever getting to a much better emotional state than you have ever been before? The Queen of Cups, wow. This is just such divine feminine energy where we can relax. And it doesn't matter if you're a male or female. The Queen of Cups, the feminine energy of this card, just means that you guys are so emotionally at peace, so in touch with your intuition. You guys are going to be starting to see why all of this had to play out. And you guys are going to be looking at yourselves like, oh my gosh, I cannot even believe how much progress that I have made on myself emotionally, physically, everything, with your intuition, with oh my gosh, you guys, like I can't even begin to explain the energy that I'm feeling behind these cards. Like it is so positive. Okay, you guys are literally blooming. The self that has always been wanting to surface, the soul that you guys have had inside that's always been wanting to come out is finally being liberated, and it is coming out, because whatever this was before, whether it's a job or a relationship or whatever this was holding you back. This was like your cocoon, and you weren't able to spread your wings because of it. And so the fact that this thing is ending, this is liberating you, my love. Your soul is coming out to shine in 1 year from now. My goodness. Like, oh, the energy here, guys, it's just so good. Like, I'm sorry, it's just so good. I feel like I could go on and on about that card. Like, it's like you feel such a broad spectrum now of yourself and your soul and who you really are and who you're really meant to be. The intuition is coming in so strong. There's so much more emotional alignment. There's so much emotional strength. And there's so much mental peace because there's emotional strength, and because you don't have something that's weighing on you emotionally anymore, because this thing that you're losing, it was weighing on you emotionally. Whether you loved it or didn't love it or whatever, at the end of the day, it still emotionally weighed on you. And it was kind of like a ball and chain for you. This is liberating you and bringing you to be in touch with your soul. You guys are coming in touch with your soul. It's been repressed for much too long, my love, through the stress. Your soul is coming out, my love. It's going to be amazing, okay? Knight of Pentacles. You guys are starting a whole new journey. You guys are saying, okay, I've been through some craziness. It was a big wake-up call for me. I am starting to live my dreams. And you guys are going to grab hold of whatever those dreams are, and you guys are like, all right, I'm starting the journey, I'm doing it, I'm doing the things that I've always wanted to do, but never told myself I could do them. I am doing them now, and no one's gonna tell me no. My love, wow, the shifts that you guys are bringing, oh my goodness, the independence. You guys, I believe through whatever the situation is, you are going to start a big dream that you've always had. And you are dedicated to it too. And guess what? Knight of Pentacles. It's getting successful pretty soon, because I think you guys have had enough time to like learn and develop the things that you love anyway. I think that you guys are already starting at a good spot. You know, there's not like, we're not starting from like ground zero necessarily on whatever this dream is. Like, you guys have slightly pursued it in the past maybe, or have just thought about it enough to where like it's not just like a brand new thing. I think you guys have had this dream for a few years now, so it's at least developed in your mind for some time, and it's starting at a really good stage, and it's going to come quicker because of that, because you guys have put a lot of energy, a lot of thought energy towards it previously in the past. So yeah, it's a lot easier to figure out, a lot easier to begin. But there's such dedication behind this too. Like, wow, you guys, the mentality and willpower that you guys have through this and that you're gaining, yes, it's going to be a little bit hard when you first go through it, but this is giving you your strength. And because of that strength, oh my goodness, my love, the success that is coming afterwards. Like, 9 of Pentacles, let's just talk about this, guys. Oh my God. The amount of success that you guys, my love, are going to reach. This is pure independence, pure bliss. Things are going your way and you are in control and in charge of it. There is nobody to tell you no. You only need you to tell you yes, and you've given yourself that, and that's what you're going to be giving yourself, and this is going to cause a lot of success. You guys are bringing in money, working on your own, and I do not believe that you're going to be working for another job. Knight of Pentacles, for some reason with this 9 of Pentacles, I think that you're having your own business here if you do not already, and it's going to become so much more successful. You're expanding it in some kind of way, or you are starting it and it's going to be successful. You're either just starting a business and it's going to be really successful, or you're expanding one that you have already because you have so much more energy to put towards it, and there's so much more passion that's just coming alive. Some things that you've been wanting to do, you now have time for, and the energy and the willpower and strength to make it happen and do it properly too. So wow. Pile 3, my goodness. So with that being said, we're going to go into our next deck of cards. These are our archetype cards, and they are going to tell us the archetype that you're going to be embodying 1 year from now. What's the new archetype of group 3? What is group 3's archetype? Jester. Wow, Jester came up for another pile too. This is about having fun with your life, my love. Not taking it so seriously anymore. Of course, you are also taking it seriously because you're taking whatever this is seriously, but at the same time, it's not like you're hunkering down, being stressful about, like, you know, sometimes there's a stressed serious. You guys are going to be a fun serious, if that makes sense. Like, the Jester is somebody who goes through life and they're like, I can enjoy this, I can have fun, I can see my life as something that's exciting and fun that I get to play around with and laugh with and open up with and just joke around with, rather than going through life being like, oh, don't do that. Oh my God, you're going to ruin everything. Oh, wait, don't step there. Oh my God. And what if this happens? Oh, like, no, that's ending. You guys are going to be going through life being like, oh, that happened. Okay, well, we'll take care of it, guys. Like, of course that would happen. Like, oh, let's go through this. And like, oh, no. Like, there's so much more fun here. And it's almost like making peace with your past too, by just being like, oh my God, like, there's like such a fun energy behind it now. Let's see what else we get for you guys. I feel like I want to pull one more archetype card for you guys. So group 3, one more archetype card for group 3, please. Sometimes these cards are so hard to shuffle because they're so large. Maybe I'll shuffle them this way. Okay, let's see. Group 3. We have the Fatalist. You know, it's super interesting that we have this card with the Jester, because these two cards are so drastically different. You might have been somebody who looked at life thinking in this way. Like, this might be what your old self was, and then your new self is like, yeah, let's just enjoy life. But the Fatalist is somebody who believes that everything in life is predetermined, that we don't necessarily have free will, or you were being controlled. So you might not have necessarily had that previous mindset, but maybe you were so used to being told what to do. Maybe you were so used to being controlled by other people. See how she's like being controlled by other people. Now you are like setting yourself free and just being like, yeah, no, F that. Like, I'm gonna have fun. Just, yeah. So, woo. All right, let's go into our next set of cards. We're gonna go into this deck. We're gonna see what else we get for you guys. So group 3, what other stuff is gonna be happening for group 3? Imagination. Wow. Yes, life is becoming so much more fun and creative. I really think that you're expanding work in some way, and you're going to be making more money because of it. I also see you guys traveling for whatever reason. There's going to be traveling and fun. Traveling and fun. We have the Destiny card coming up. Wow. This Tower moment is bringing you towards your destiny, my love. It had to happen in order to bring you to where you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to go. Your destiny, your dream life. That's why she's dreaming on the moon. This is you guys getting in touch with your dream life. And that's what your destiny is, my love. You are seeing it clearer than ever after this Tower moment. Let's get another card here for you guys. What other information do we have for group 3? Health is getting on track, my love. Health is the thing that's coming up. So focusing on your well-being, your physical body, your mental body, and your emotional body. And healing. Oh my goodness, there might be spontaneous healing for you guys. So there could be something that we're needing to heal. This could be mental health. It could be something physical. It can be something emotional that we're healing and getting back on track and taking way better care of ourselves. We're letting go, guys, of things that are not serving us. The Tower is here to take it away. And sometimes we're attached. Sometimes we're emotionally attached to things that are not good for us. But the Tower is the moment of when it takes it away. It wasn't built on a solid foundation anyway. It wasn't meant to stay here any longer than what it has. We also have Me Talks, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. So yes, health stuff coming up again, all about healing and repairing your mind, body, and spirit. We also have radical acceptance. Radical acceptance of what's happening. Because again, there's some sort of thing happening. This heart is on fire. So it makes me think that this might be an emotional thing. Something we're emotionally tied to is like ending. And there's going to be radical acceptance of this. I think it's going to be hard at first. But then we just are like, we get to a point of like, well, it is what it is. Like, I have to just accept it. It is what it is. And that's when you guys are going to start this healing journey. And wow, the results afterwards, you guys, look at this. Like, you're getting your life back on track. Dances on one foot. So the balancing act, to balance your life, it's going to be fun all of a sudden. Dancing, if you think about that, it's going to be fun. Getting your life on track is going to be fun. Okay. And no longer controlled either. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Any last information from my beautiful group 3s? Masculine energy. It's time for you to take control of your life and do. Create. This is creation energy. Like action taking action on your life. You are in control of it, my love. Look at that. We're getting our dreams, baby. And much more abundance than we've ever reached before. And it's because we're doing it. Oh my goodness. And look at this other card that came out. Look at that. You guys, you're going to be all of a sudden manifesting soulmate energy, my love. The missing piece. You're on the road to manifesting that. Whatever's ending here is ending so that you can find your destiny and who you're meant to be with. Okay. Wow. So my loves, group number 3, that is what we have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so my beautiful group 4s. Oh my goodness. If you chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading. So let's hop right into it. All right, so group 4, we have the 6 of Cups, 8 of Wands, the High Priestess. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles being reversed, Ace of Swords being reversed, 5 of Cups being reversed, and then the Hierophant. My love, who is getting way deeper spiritually? You guys. You guys are getting way deeper spiritually. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys are almost going through another awakening. And I think that you're getting back in touch with who you are at your core. I'm almost getting this feeling when I look at the 6 of Cups that you guys have kind of maybe got a little off track of who you are, what your soul wants. There was something that was off track about that. Maybe it was like a relationship that we knew we weren't meant to be in. Maybe it was like we've been hanging around a group of people that we know we just don't, that they aren't on the right path. They aren't on the same path as us. Somehow we've kind of strayed off a little bit. You guys 1 year from now, oh my goodness, are you returning ever to your soul and what your soul desires and what your soul wants? There also could be something from your past coming back in as well when we have 6 of Cups and 8 of Wands next to each other. This can also mean that either someone, this could be a person, friend, or even previous romantic partner that's coming back from the past. It doesn't have to be for all of you guys. Again, that could also be just a friendship that's coming back from the past, somebody that you've known before. 6 of Cups can also resemble siblings or children as well. So for some of you guys, that might be a message there. But yeah, you guys are, there's going to be so much more kind of calmness in your life. Your intuition is heightening. I almost feel like psychic gifts are awakening. And there's so much more direction. Like you guys are getting psychic intuitions on the direction that you guys are supposed to take 1 year from now. And you guys are going to begin to receive so much. 6 of Pentacles being reversed can mean that either we were giving way too much before, we were giving so much of ourselves away, constantly giving. And now all of a sudden we have this sort of energy where we are more patient with that. We don't just give out right away. We kind of hold our energy inside. We cultivate our energy. We let our energy grow and we direct it where we want it when we need to and when we desire to. Okay. Also the Hierophant with the High Priestess, that's like super powerful spiritual energy, you guys. Like you're almost stepping into, some of you guys might become like teachers of this, or somebody with high up wisdom that you are sharing your knowledge in a certain way. Okay, but there's a lot of like direction and like spiritual awakening, you guys. This is just very interesting. Also, Ace of Swords being reversed and the Five of Cups being reversed. There's going to be so much more outlook in a positive direction in 1 year from now. And also seeing the positives in certain things that have ended. With the Ace of Swords, certain things that have ended before, we're now seeing the positives in that. And we're able to kind of switch our focus. Your focus is going to be heavily switched. Rather than thinking about the past, rather than thinking about things in a critical way, we are starting to think about things in a more intuitive way and in a more forward-thinking way, a very positive way, a very gentle way. It's gentle and it's also healing. It's almost like you guys are stepping into a larger purpose, much larger purpose with High Priestess and the Hierophant. Oh my goodness, this is like really stepping into a larger purpose, you guys. Ooh, I'm getting like an intense purpose energy. It's like the universe is just saying purpose. Oh my goodness, and a bunch of birds actually just like flew very close to my window right when I said that. It was like a flock of them. And you can kind of hear them too. I think those are crows. Those also talk about endings, you guys. There is some big things in your life that are ending, certain friendships that I think that are ending, certain things that we used to do with our time that are ending. You guys are going to be spending your time like you used to. I think that there's a lot more discernment and a lot more self-control. I'm hearing self-control. Yeah. And being able to listen to the universe so much more. Like messages from the universe are like pouring in and they're telling you to go in a certain direction. And I'm still getting that there's going to be someone from your past. I do believe it's more of like a friendship from the past that's coming in that you guys once knew. And they're going to connect with you so much more now. It's almost like you two are headed in the same direction now, whereas before maybe you guys had a falling out because you weren't going in the same direction. All of a sudden now you guys are going in a similar direction. And so, yeah, that's coming back. And also you guys are connecting with who you are at your core once again and getting way more on track. So with that being said, we're also going to take our archetype cards here. We're going to shuffle these. We're going to try to get an archetype card for you guys to see what sort of archetype you guys are going to be embodying in 1 year from now. Guys, you're going through a transformation. You're going from just regular average person to going to full Griffin, like Phoenix vibes. So your mindset is expanding so much. I think that even right now, you guys are going through this awakening where you're kind of realizing like you don't want to live the menial average life, that you guys are not wanting to get sucked into the same old like mundane things that most of society is in. I feel like you guys look at how society is very taken over by media, movies, distractions, this, that, living a 9-to-5 job. You guys are like, oh, no. I think that you guys see outside of that and you guys desire more than just that. And so you guys are going to be seeking about like, how do I create more than that? Because I don't want no average thing. I don't want to live my life the way that everyone else lives it. That just does not seem right to you. You guys are seeking a lot more freedom than that, a lot more expansion. So the archetype that you're going to be living is the metamorph. You guys are going to be transforming so much of yourself 1 year from now. And I think even 1 year from now, you guys are going to already be so transformed, black and white, because I think this is something in your mindset even right now. I think that you guys are almost going through this even right now. This metamorphosis of this big realization, okay? In 1 year from now, you guys will have crossed this line into the more dream world, into the more freedom world, where you guys are being a lot more picky and choosy about what do I want in my life. I desire freedom. I'm going to find that freedom. I'm not going to be stuck in the bubble. You know, you guys are literally popping the bubble. You guys are like, I'm not staying in this snow globe. F that. It's like, you know, a fish in a fish tank. All the fishes are swimming around in a fish tank and you're kind of looking at everybody like, guys, don't you see that we're all stuck in this little fish tank? Like, ooh, I'm gonna hop out of that for sure. I'm gonna go back in the ocean, you know? So yeah, you guys are going through a whole metamorphosis right now and all the way till a year from now, where you guys are really starting to take control of your life and have discernment. There's this freedom of high priestess energy or societal energy, right? But you guys are like tapping into, okay, I'm gonna have the control over my life, okay? See what else we got for you guys. I want to get one more archetype card for you guys. We have Angel coming up for you guys. And we also have the Healer. Oh my goodness. You know, it was so funny. I was feeling Healer energy when I was looking at High Priestess and Six of Cups. For some reason, I was feeling like Healer energy, like Reiki, or you guys feel energy on a very deep level. So you guys might not necessarily maybe be an energy healer, or some of you guys absolutely might be. But I think naturally you guys do have this ability, whether you guys really utilize it or not. But the awareness of this is coming in even stronger than ever. Your ability to manipulate energy and actually heal it. Your ability to see issues in energy and be able to feel those subtle energies and transmute them into something that you desire rather than not desire. We also have the angel card here. So you guys are getting in touch with your more divine self, the self that's more in tune with the universe, with spirit, you know, your angelic energy of your desire to help other people, because angels do things out of the good of their heart. So it's like you guys are awakening and realizing, you know what, I'm a very good person and I wish to actually make an impact with that, because High Priestess and Hierophant, they make an impact with that. They become a teacher, a healer. Okay, High Priestess is like a healer. The Hierophant is like more of a preacher, teacher type of archetype. So you guys are really stepping into that. You guys are like, I wish to actually make impact with my knowledge and ability to feel and see these things. There's a desire to make impact with it. And that's something that you guys are going to be starting. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 4, what other information do we have for group 4 all about their life 1 year from now? Okay, that card was really wanting to come out. Courage, stepping up. Wow, you guys are really going to be stepping up to something, to step forward. There's a lot of confidence there. We also have harvest. So this is raking in abundance. This can also mean that you guys are wanting to grow a garden, for example, because there's a lot of holistic energy in this reading, in this group. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys desire to start a garden of some kind, or start learning about holistic stuff. There's so much holistic stuff in this group, you guys. So there's a holistic pathway opening up deeper for you guys. Let's see what else we get. So group 4, let's get another card for you guys. Safe home. Protection energy, my loves. This can sometimes mean that we are working from home. We might start a home garden. Some of you guys might be moving. Some of you guys just might be in a much better scenario than you're used to. You know, we're finally somewhere where we feel comfortable, we feel secure, we're not worried about our bills anymore, we're not worried about these sorts of things. All of a sudden, we feel safe and secure about it. Let's see what else we get. This is also creating a solid foundation, independent foundation. All right, what other information do we have for group 4? Authentic self is coming through, my love. Group 4, look at that. Who you really are is coming through. And weren't we talking about that in the beginning when I was looking at 6 of Cups? You guys are returning to who you really are. You guys have almost fallen into, I don't want to say society's trap, because I don't think it's been that deep. But it's almost like you guys have kind of let a little bit of yourself go to the influence of other people, you know, and like how we're raised, how we grow up. And it's like you guys are waking up and you're like, wait a minute. I have this authentic self inside. I don't want to be distracted by what the average person does, or things like that. So authentic self is coming through. We have falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. I'm actually going to search up what this one means, because I do not know that one. That one's like never come up before. We also have Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Let me just see if I can like think about this one and piece it together, because narcolepsy is when we randomly fall asleep. Oh my gosh, yes, actually such a strong message with this one. Your spiritual side was asleep, you guys. Your spiritual side was asleep for the past little while, for the past few years maybe. Maybe we put it to rest because we were like, okay, I'm going to focus more on like what everyone else focuses on and live a life like that. Your spiritual side has almost been put on pause, and it is coming back. And I feel like even right now, you guys have been feeling more called to it again, feeling like another awakening again, because maybe we've just kind of like let our spiritual stuff kind of slide a little bit. Maybe we haven't been meditating as much as we used to. Maybe we've fallen off track with our spiritual practices. And so you guys are getting right back on track with it. You're like, wait a minute. Hold on. This is like, my authentic self is all of this fun, like occult, spiritual, this, that, like there's such a purpose here for you. And then we have the Eye of the Needle, intentionality. You guys are going to be pinpointing exactly what you want in life. Sowing a whole new chapter of your life too. You also reap what you sow. So if you're putting out all this good energy, my baby, you're going to be getting it back tenfold. Your intention to help people, because I think that you guys have this very angelic like heart where you guys desire to help people. It's a very beautiful energy that you guys have. Very beautiful. I love it. Okay. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 4. What else do we have for my lovely group 4s? Any last info for my beautiful group 4s listening to this? So what are we talking about sewing, you guys? Look at this. Mending something. Mending a relationship in the past. Also mending people, healing people. You guys are going to be healing people, healing yourself, but there is also somebody from the past that you're healing something with. And, my loves, getting in touch with your pure joy and happiness. Finding what the key to that is. What is the key to your happiness? That is being discovered in a year from now. You're going to be living that, because I think that you guys are on the discovery point of that right now, because you guys are kind of like having this other spiritual awakening, and I think that this is going to bring you towards more of your purpose and mending something. There's going to be a relationship that's mended. This is either a family member that you guys are mending a relationship with, or a previous friend, or maybe even a previous partner. I mostly think that this is friend or family relationship that's mending. And then, yeah, unlocking literally the key to your happiness, my love. 1 year from now is looking beautiful. Also, sorry, the lighting is getting a little crazy right now because it is sunset time and all the lights coming through the window. But that concludes our reading for you guys, group number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.